Have you ever dreamed of something that felt impossible? The kind of dream that keeps you awake at night, filling your mind with excitement and a little bit of fear. For me, that dream was Manila. I'd seen photos of this city, its vibrant streets, the endless movement, the colors that seemed to leap out of every corner. I wanted to be part of that energy, to feel the heartbeat of Manila for myself. I imagined wandering through lively markets, hopping onto those iconic jeepneys and getting lost in the crowds. I wanted to experience every flavor, every sound, every story the city had to offer. But there was a catch. A big one. I only had $600 to last me an entire month. That's not much, especially in a city as big and bustling as Manila. Friends and family told me it was impossible. They said I'd run out of money in a week, maybe less. But I was stubborn. I wanted to prove them wrong, and more importantly, prove something to myself. I realized that the real adventure wasn't just in seeing new places, it was in embracing the challenge, in finding out how far I could stretch my limits. So, I packed as light as I could, just the essentials, a few clothes, a camera, a notebook. I traded comfort for curiosity, luxury for authenticity. My goal was simple, to live like a local, not just pass through as a tourist. I wanted to eat where the locals eat, ride their buses, and see the city through their eyes. I found myself squeezing into crowded buses, sharing meals at tiny carinderias, and learning to appreciate the little things that make daily life in Manila so unique. I wanted to feel the city's rhythm, the rush of traffic, the laughter in the streets, the music that seemed to play everywhere. I wondered, could I really experience Manila on such a tight budget? There was only one way to find out. When I landed, the thick, humid air hit me like a wave. The city's sounds, honking horns, distant music, people calling out, welcomed me with open arms. My nerves started to fade as I noticed the genuine warmth of the people around me. Security guards greeted me with a smile, families laughed together, and street vendors welcomed me as if I were an old friend. Suddenly, my tiny budget didn't seem so scary. I realized that kindness and connection were worth more than any luxury hotel. This was going to be an adventure, one that would test me, surprise me, and change me in ways I couldn't yet imagine. Manila pulses with energy and joy, even in the simplest moments. Children playing in alleyways, musicians filling the night air with song, strangers sharing stories over a meal. Traveling on a small budget forced me to be creative, to look beyond the obvious, and to discover hidden gems I might have missed otherwise. It wasn't just about saving money. It was about finding the heart of a place, about making real connections with the people who call Manila home. This journey became my love letter to Manila and its people. Every day brought new friendships, new lessons, and unforgettable memories. The greatest treasures in travel aren't things you can buy. They're the moments you share and the bonds you build along the way. So, let's dive in together. Let's see what's possible when you travel with an open heart, a curious mind, and just a little bit of cash in your pocket. Ready? Let's go explore Manila together and discover just how far a dream on a shoestring can take us. Where do you live in Manila on a budget? Forget fancy hotels and high-rise apartments with all the bells and whistles. If you want to really stretch your money and experience the city like a local, you have to look beyond the tourist brochures. I found a simple guest house tucked away in a real Manila neighborhood. Nothing fancy, just a bed, a fan to keep cool, and a shared bathroom down the hall. But the price, just $150 for the entire month. It was basic, but it felt authentic, and it gave me a true sense of what daily life is like here. Every morning, I woke to the sounds and smells of daily life drifting through my window. Garlic rice sizzling, coffee brewing, neighbors laughing and chatting as the city slowly came alive. It was a gentle, welcoming way to start each day. I felt like part of the community, not just a visitor passing through. People greeted me with smiles, and I quickly learned the rhythms of the neighborhood. For food, Manila is a dream for budget travelers. The city's street food and local markets are bursting with flavors and options. Carinderias, small, family-run eateries, serve up delicious Filipino dishes for about $1 a meal. You can try something new every day, from savory stews to sweet treats, rice, adobo, veggies. Every meal was a feast, and I spent just $5, $7 a day. Eating well here doesn't mean spending a lot. It means enjoying what's fresh, local, and made with care. Getting around. The iconic jeepney is the way to go. These vibrant vehicles are more than just transportation. They're a symbol of Manila's energy and creativity. These colorful, crowded buses cost just cents per ride and connect you to the city's pulse. Hopping on a jeepney is an adventure in itself, and you'll find yourself sharing stories with locals along the way. My monthly budget was simple: $150 for my room, $200 for food, $30 for transport, leaving me with over $200 for adventures, experiences, and the unexpected. That extra money meant I could say yes to spontaneous trips, try new activities, and explore hidden corners of the city. Manila doesn't demand your money, just your time and curiosity. The more you give of yourself, the more the city gives back. Living simply meant I could truly experience the culture, joining local festivals, sharing meals, and making real connections. I wasn't buying things, I was living, soaking up every moment, and learning from the people around me. And that's the richest way to travel, finding joy in simplicity, and discovering that the best memories don't come with a price tag. Manila's real magic comes alive at night, when the city transforms into something truly special. Far from the usual tourist hotspots, the city reveals a different side, one that most visitors never get to see. One evening, locals led me to a hidden open-air bar in Quezon City. There was no sign outside, just the sound of music and laughter spilling into the street, inviting anyone with curiosity to step inside. Inside, a band played heartfelt OPM songs. The crowd sang along passionately, and even though I didn't know the words, I could feel the emotion in every note. It was a moment of connection that went beyond language. On another night, I found myself joining the neighborhood at a local basketball court. Here, basketball isn't just a game, it's a way of life, a nightly ritual that brings everyone together. People gathered not just to play, but to watch, to cheer, and to share snacks with friends and strangers alike. The sense of community was unmistakable. Soon, I was chatting with new friends, learning about local rivalries and hearing stories that only come out after dark. Night markets were another discovery, bustling, energetic, and overflowing with street food, bargains, and the lively chatter of families and friends. I tried I-saw, grilled chicken intestine for the first time, wandered among families, and soaked up the city's heartbeat pulsing through every crowded alley. These nights weren't about wild parties or flashy clubs, they were about authenticity, about real moments shared with real people. Sharing a song at a karaoke machine, cheering for a local team, or tasting something new under the stars. These are the experiences that make Manila unforgettable. These are the stories that last, long after the memory of a nightclub fades, and they're the ones I'll carry with me wherever I go. To know Manila, you have to taste its street food. My morning started with taho, warm tofu, sweet syrup, and tapioca, served by a vendor for less than a quarter. The markets, or palenque, were a sensory overload. Colors, smells, sounds, and endless discoveries. I'd buy a mango, get a lesson in how to eat it, and chat with vendors. Evenings brought smoky grills and new adventures. Betamax, grilled pig's blood, Adidas, chicken feet, all for just a few cents. Eating street food is communal. You stand around, dip skewers in vinegar, and share stories. I learned that great food doesn't have to be expensive. Every bite was a lesson in culture, every vendor and artist proud to share their craft. Manila's street food is a symphony, and I was lucky to have a front row seat, even if it was just a plastic stool. The jeepney is more than a bus, it's Manila's lifeblood. Every ride was a lesson in trust and community. You pass your fare down the line, and your change comes back the same way. There's an unspoken etiquette: offer your seat, squeeze in, help each other. I saw kindness daily, young men helping an elderly woman, strangers sharing directions. Each jeepney is unique, decorated with art, religious icons, and family portraits. I'd pick one just for its design and see where it took me. My jeepney journals are filled with small moments, sharing music, laughter, and directions. These rides cost pennies, but the experiences were priceless. The jeepney is loud, crowded, and hot, but it's full of humanity. It's the real Manila, and I wouldn't trade those rides for anything. The greatest treasure I discovered in Manila was truly its people. Their warmth shines in every smile, every small act of kindness. I arrived as a stranger, but I never once felt alone. People helped me, walked beside me, and invited me into their lives. The family at my guest house treated me like one of their own, sharing meals, stories, and laughter together. This spirit of community, called kapwa, means togetherness and unity. I felt it everywhere. a vendor giving me an extra banana, strangers inviting me to join their game. My small budget forced me to rely on kindness and trust from others. In return, I found a sense of belonging. Home isn't just four walls, it's where you're cared for and truly connected. Manila gave me that. It gave me a real home. My month in Manila ended with an empty wallet but a full heart. I arrived with $600 in uncertainty. I left with 1,000,000 memories and a new outlook. Manila isn't perfect, but its beauty is in its resilience in people. Joy is found in a $1 meal with friends, in a crowded jeepney, in unexpected family. My budget didn't limit me, it opened doors to the real Manila. What's your Manila? What dream feels out of reach? You don't need much money, just courage and an open heart. The world is waiting, full of stories and friends to meet. Join me for more adventures. Let's explore, connect, and inspire each other. Thank you for coming to Manila with me. Until next time, keep exploring.